Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has faced some thorough criticism throughout the years, but after believing Robyn may not be the villain of the current season, I've changed my mind. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, there's been an undercurrent of tension between Robyn and the rest of Kody Brown's wives. Though the family lived in plural marriage for years, Robyn came into the marriage much later than Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown. With Kody's original wives marrying him throughout the 1990s, his relationship with Robyn didn't begin until 2010, and their legal marriage didn't happen until 2014. Kody and Robyn's relationship has been a major turning point in his life and his other relationships, as their time together has made it clear that he's more invested in Robyn than his other wives. Robyn's time in the Brown family has been tension-filled from the beginning, as the family has had to shift and bend to accommodate her as one of Kody's wives. Throughout their time together, Kody and Robyn have made it obvious to both their family and the show's viewers that they're accountable for each other, but it's become clear to me that Robyn's the true villain. Sister Wives Season 19 has shown a new side to Robyn. She's more of a victim than ever. As Sister Wives Season 19 has continued, there's been a lot of drama surrounding Robyn that's changed the way some viewers have seen her. Though Robyn's always been more of a controlling figure with a victim mentality, the current season of the series has made her seem like more of a victim than ever before. Robyn, who's been doing her best to keep herself out of the drama between Kody and his ex-wives, has made it clear that she feels more negatively impacted by the drama in the family than anyone else, despite her life changing less than anyone else's. The majority of Robyn's issues with the family came out during Sister Wives Season 18, where she was open about the fact that she was struggling with the way Kody's children from his other marriages were treating her. While she felt they were lacking respect and purposefully leaving her biological children out of things, Robyn was revealed to be the instigator of a lot of the drama between Kody and his adult children. Throughout the last seasons, a new side of Robyn has emerged as she's been able to plainly explain her problems with the family, but taken no accountability. Robyn's interactions with Mary have changed my perception of her. Robyn has been cold to Mary. Throughout the last stretch of episodes of Sister Wives, Robyn's interactions with her former sister wife Mary has changed the way I perceive her, especially knowing how she treated Mary before the split. While Robyn's relationship with Mary has always been strange, it's clear that her issues with her fellow sister wife came from the tension building between Kody and Mary. While Robyn tried to play the peacemaker for the first years of the show, things got worse as time went by. In recent seasons, Robyn has treated Mary poorly for deciding to leave Kody when she claimed she wouldn't. Robyn's controlling nature with her daughters has been overwhelming. Robyn has tried to keep them in her grasp. Although Robyn's kids have been a big part of the issues she has within the family, her treatment of them has been strange throughout the last several episodes. Robyn's controlling nature has led me to feel overwhelmed with her parenting style in the past. But in recent episodes of the series, seeing Robyn asking Kody for permission for her grown adult children to go to church was flabbergasting. Robyn asked Kody if their daughters would be allowed to go to a new church, volunteering herself to go along with them, and seemed to expect that he would veto her idea. While Robyn wanting to go to a new church isn't suspect, the fact that she didn't feel comfortable allowing her daughters, who are in their 20s, to go to a church on their own to test things out for themselves was strange. Knowing that she felt like she had to keep an eye on them and control what was happening in their lives to some extent was proof that Robyn doesn't believe her children will stand by her if they develop their ideas or thoughts. Robyn doesn't want her kids slipping away and knows without her presence, that could happen. Robyn's newfound interest in monogamy with Kody makes her a true villain. Robyn's only looking out for herself. After years of touting plural marriage as the only suitable option, Robyn seems to have a newfound interest in monogamy that pushes me to believe she's the genuine villain of Sister Wives. While Robyn has pushed plural marriage to Kody and shared she doesn't want to live in monogamy in the past, it's become clear that she's not interested in plural marriage now that she would be the oldest wife. Robyn's selfish nature and distaste for having something she so deeply wanted in the past has made her even more sinister, making it clear she's the Sister Wives villain. Sister Wives fans share shocking opinions in debate about whether Robyn Brown wanted the Brown family to break up. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is shaking things up with fans of the show sharing their takes on whether or not she wanted the Brown family to come crumbling down for her gain. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, The majority of the Brown family has separated into their own corners as the dust has settled. With Kody Brown's ex-wives, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown, all having left the family in the last few years, he's been dealing with his betrayal, while Robyn's been trying to hold things together. Even so, it's possible Robyn got exactly what she wanted. Although Robyn has been sharing feelings of hurt and betrayal throughout Sister Wives Season 19, many have wondered if she could be happy about the difficulties in her husband's other relationships. As Robyn finally has Kody to herself, several Sister Wives viewers believe that she's genuinely sad about the family's breakup, as she benefited from plural marriage. What Sister Wives fans' opinions mean for Robyn Brown? They don't see her as a malicious villain. Although many Sister Wives viewers find Robyn to be one of the biggest villains of the series, it's clear that her time on the show has contained multitudes. Robyn's behavior has been difficult for viewers to wrap their minds around, as she's been doing her best to be a good wife to Kody, while simultaneously grieving the expectations she had for their lives together in the future. With Christine, Janelle, and Mary leaving the family behind, Robyn had to readjust what she thought would be happening in her life moving forward. The readjustment is what has been tough for Robyn. Some feel that Robyn's been happier having Kody to herself after the other wives took their leave, but the majority of Sister Wives viewers believe Robyn's been having a much harder time than it seems. Though she's open about how tough things are for her to a degree that most find troubling on the show, Sister Wives viewers don't always acknowledge the tough place Robyn's been is trying to be a loyal wife to Kody while also being understanding to the rest of the family. Robyn may not be as malicious as viewers have believed, though she's still a villain. Our take on Sister Wives fans' opinions on Robyn. Robyn may have more autonomy than people think. Although Robyn has been a tough person to enjoy on Sister Wives, especially throughout the last few seasons, viewers typically understand that she's more of a victim of Kody's actions than a mastermind behind them. While she's been showing more of her true colors in the most recent season of Sister Wives, Robyn has always been upfront about the fact that she's wanted to be in a plural marriage. Her consistency surrounding the desire for plural marriage has been well documented on Sister Wives, but it's clear that Robyn has been changing with the state of her family. Did Robyn Brown really grow up fearing being a polygamist? During Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn Brown has reflected on her childhood, but as she shares more details, fans question her story. Did she truly grow up fearing that people would find out she was living a polygamous life? Robyn Brown had a history of hiding. With each little breadcrumb Sister Wives star, Robyn Brown reveals about her past. She seems to unravel a bit of her previous story. Undoubtedly, fans are watching her like a hawk since she is prone to manipulating the truth. Previously, she had talked about how hard it was living a plural life because of the fear that comes with the family being separated. Since polygamy wasn't legal, she felt the pressure not to disclose the information. But during a recent episode, she revealed she went to a private church school. Likewise, she has discussed how her father wasn't present for many parts of her life, which is why she wants Kody Brown to step up and reconnect with his kids. Did Robyn Brown really grow up fearing being a polygamist? On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how Robyn Brown didn't seem to have a polygamous childhood. First, a user says, "Doesn't everyone involved need to know?" Then they add, "Also, I was thinking about Robyn saying she grew up in polygamy and that she had multiple mums and siblings, but then she goes on to say they didn't live in the same state as the other mum." Now, this wasn't just with her dad. When researching, it seemed this applied to her stepfather also. So she never had to lie at school about other kids not being her siblings. Her dad's never had to deny her, as there wouldn't have been two wives in one state at the same time, and she therefore wasn't raised in polygamy. To me, it sounds like her mom was the affair partner more than once. Do the wives always know about each other? Furthermore, the Redditor questions if Robyn Brown's mom was the side piece. She says, "So the next question is, don't all of the wives have to know there are other wives for it to be polygamy? How can you be married to two people unless you're a bigamist?" I understand the whole spiritual marriage, but again, wouldn't all wives need to be in on it and it have to be done in a church in front of people? When Robyn's mom visited, why didn't her other mom come? And why did she say her stepfather only claimed her publicly when Sister's Wives came out? Then, the Redditor adds, "So does that mean that she didn't know his other children and developed a relationship with them later? therefore offering one of his kids' children a nanny job to create this close polygamous family dynamic. She lies about everything and you can only Google parts of the truth. You can't go off anything she says because the next series she says the complete opposite. Come on guys, what are the facts? Another fan adds, Robyn's mom was 100% the other woman. This is always a question I have. Why does she say she had these relationships 1 minute and then the next minute say they lived miles away and dad was always traveling? The original poster adds, this is a thing that gets me. If the other wife knew, would she not compromise and let him do Christmas here this year and there next year? Alternate them, to be fair? Seems he spent the holidays with his real family. But someone else explains the competition among wives was brutal. Her life of polygamy looked different. Although Robyn Brown's polygamous lifestyle was different from the Browns, it wasn't uncommon. Someone else points out, we've never heard of them or seen them for Christine or Mary either though. Their other moms have never been on the show or anything. And Robyn's version of polygamy isn't uncommon in their culture. When the family met the girls from escaping polygamy, they talked about how their dads had different houses with different wives and kids, and they'd drop off a box of moldy food. Another person clarifies, there is extremely minimal evidence that she had any real-life experience with day-to-day polygamous family life. Early year Robyn Brown may have had a closer polygamous experience. However, other Sister Wives fans had more information about Robyn Brown's childhood. One person says, the current AUB prophet's daughter and her husband have confirmed that both Robyn's bio dad and stepdad Paul lived polygamy on the compound. Alice and her children lived there until Paul moved them out of state. We've never been told why. Maybe his first wife hated Alice or hated living polygamy. Cody made some sort of ugly comment in one of his interviews about how awful it would be if Paul had to spend eternity with his first wife. Likewise, someone adds, there's people who grew up in the AUB and knew Robyn that say it is alleged her family was a polygamous family, a normal or common one I mean. I'm talking about Notes to Self 44 on TikTok and YouTube, but I don't have specific links. So maybe the stepfather had a job offer in another state. One wife was able/happy to move and the other one, Robyn's mom, didn't? Similar to Janelle staying when Cody and Co. moved to Utah because she had a job and a routine she didn't want to give up. What do you think? Did Robyn Brown have a good reason to fear people suspecting she lived polygamy as a child? Does her story seem to have holes? Do you think she is still concealing details that make its continuity hard to understand? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Cody Brown reflects on his life. Sister Wives star Cody Brown discusses where he is in his process of grieving a life he once thought he would have. Furthermore, he takes time and reflects on his life up to this point and the changes he wants to make. Cody Brown is sitting with his regrets. While Sister Wives star Cody Brown has been firm on his stance of not camping out on his kids' doorsteps, he is assessing what happened. After being excluded from some of the family events, Cody is settling into the realization his life isn't as full as it once was. In some ways, it is simpler and desirable, but in other ways, he feels hollow. Even though he has what he wants on one hand, he can't help but regret the loss he is experiencing on the other. Sister Wives preview. Cody Brown reflects on his life. In a preview, Cody Brown laments about years gone by. During a reflection of his life, he discusses how his world is upside down. For a brief moment, he becomes retrospective and searches for meaning in his life. He says, it's my 55th birthday today. I've had an interesting life. I remember 5 years ago on my birthday thinking, okay, I'm halfway through. What do I want to do for the rest of my life? What do I want to be for the rest of my life? Then, he continues, last night, I was up late with Robyn. We were having a discussion about our values and the fact that I have struggled with mine through the divorce process. Everything that's happened. Admittedly, he concluded that I've lost a sense of direction for my life. His big picture is crumbling. Then, Cody Brown adds, there's a struggle that I've had because I had this big picture that got shattered. But I have a safe, kind, and sweet place with my wife, Robyn. And then I have tons of guilt because I'm not more involved with everybody else that's out there. He was referring to his other children he isn't connecting with. Then, Robyn Brown says in a confessional, Cody's been a very angry, upset. She searches for words. Then, says with a large sigh, lost person the last few years, and I have to recognize it for what it is. It's just him in a painful place and him in a place of fear that I will leave him too. Cody continues, "What was my purpose 10, 15, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? It was always my family, my children." In many ways, he is realizing the thread that made his life whole. Cody Brown is ready to recommit. In an earlier episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Cody Brown was pining over the heartbreak of losing his large family. At that point, TLC showed a clip of him contemplating how he would move forward after the fallout in the polygamous stream. However, he vowed that he would refocus on his covenant and rebuild relationships in his life. Much like Scrooge in The Christmas Carol, Cody recognizes that his future looks grim if he doesn't change its trajectory. Although he had lost 3 of his wives at that stage and numerous children were pushing him away, Cody promised to do better. Admittedly, his number one desire is to move onward and upward with the goals in life and making my family whole again. Check out the preview here. What do you think about Cody Brown's retrospective review of his life? Do you think Cody will muster the courage to reconnect with his estranged children? Do you think they will open back up to him? Are you ready to see the new episode of Sister Wives? Robyn Brown unhinged, goes ham on fans. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown often gets overcome by her deep feelings. In the last episode, Mary Brown called her out on the carpet for her shifty behavior. Now, fans show she is unhinged after she went all ham on fans she believes were trolling her. Robyn Brown wears her emotions on her sleeve. While it is no secret to Sister Wives fans that Robyn Brown is packed with emotions, she shows how truly unhinged she is during a tweet war. Although Cody Brown talks about his sweet, shy wife, fans have seen too much to buy into the Season 19 narrative. Robyn Brown claps back at people who call her out. First, a user says, "Shothgain, member of Sister Wives crew goes full tilt nutso on Twitter." Then they add, "This must be so embarrassing for the Sister Wives." Yepers, we are talking an all-out thermonuclear Twitter war that was waged by the new legal bride of Cody. Here are a sample of her tweets. Please note, the names and faces were blotted out to protect the rest of the Brown crew from being totally embarrassed by this sad attempt for attention by the new missus. Sometimes one should put the da asterisk and phone down and just go to bed alone. After the blogger began, they pointed out plenty of interactions on social media that didn't have the reaction she hoped to get. For instance, she explained her tears weren't scripted, instead they were a Fulmer trait. As many fans know, Robyn and her mother Alice Sullivan, aka Alice Fulmer, have many similarities. Robyn Brown feels misunderstood. Seemingly, Sister Wives star, Robyn Brown was trying to set the record straight. She shot off multiple tweets about how her family was baffled by the perception of the public. Likewise, she points out some of the mean things that people have claimed about her that have built up and caused the tears. However, the blogger points out that Robyn Brown frequently blocks anyone who disagrees with her, but also thinks that her examples of hurtful comments are precisely why people don't like her. The blogger says, "Truth hurts, doesn't it?" Furthermore, they believe she is hated, a homewrecker, manipulative, and at the root of the family's demise. Robyn Brown battles on during the tweet war. Some Sister Wives fans call Robyn Brown out for being misleading and Cody Brown's favorite. She pleads with the troll to give specific examples of why they think she is Cody's favorite wife. A few instances. While Sister Wives star Robyn Brown was poking back at the Twitter user, they were happy to oblige when she asked for examples. They call her out for dragging her kids through a publicized custody battle. Both Robyn and the Twitter users go back and forth about Cody wanting to adopt Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. Furthermore, some of the misleading areas were the legal divorce and custody of Robyn Brown's kids. For instance, the user calls her out about wanting the legal divorce, even though she hasn't shown that David Preston Jessup is okay with giving up parental rights. Instead, she deflects and says it was Mary Brown's plan. She gets tangled up. Undeniably, Robyn Brown stayed engaged a little too long. She entertained the banter back and forth and revealed that she and Cody went away on a dream vacation to Hawaii. While trying to sway viewers to believe the family was doing great, she spilled the tea about jetting off for her birthday, which didn't help her argument of not being the favorite wife. Within the tweets, she also sent 2 selfies to prove it was her. What do you think about Robyn Brown entertaining an online question and answer session with someone she thought was a troll? Do you think Robyn appears unhinged? Do you think it shows her innocence? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Cody and Robyn Brown spotted in Utah for court? Although Sister Wives stars Cody and Robyn Brown reside in Flagstaff, Arizona full-time, they still have friends and family members back in Utah. They might visit from time to time. But were they in the state this week? Some viewers thought that might be the case since Christine Brown Woolley has a pending child support case against Cody. But were they even there at all? The hearing between the Sister Wives stars took place online. It is true that Christine Brown Woolley wants child support payments from her ex, Cody Brown. But did he and Robyn even attend the hearing in Utah? According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, Cody and Christine's lawyers met virtually, meaning there was no reason for the pair to meet in person. The outlet reports that Cody and Christine are mandated to attend a mediation conference, but that won't happen until May 21, 2025. So why do Sister Wives fans think Cody and Robyn returned to Utah? A Sister Wives viewer mistook an old photo for something recent. At least one Reddit user seemed to think the Sister Wives stars were in Utah this week. Cody and Robyn in Utah, a Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit. They attached a now-deleted photo of Cody and Robyn reportedly at a Walmart in St. George, Utah. Some thought it might indicate that the pair were back in Utah to deal with the hearing, regardless of whether or not the meeting was virtual. However, several Redditors pointed out that it was an old photo of the pair. One very telling element was that Cody and Robyn were dressed for warm weather in the image. Weather reports for the week indicate that it's been between 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit over the past several days in St. George. While it's a little warm for winter in Utah, few fans believe that so many Walmart patrons in the photo would be dressed in shorts and flip-flops. There's no current evidence to support Cody and Robyn traveled to Utah this week. A quick reverse image search reveals the photo is at least 6 months old. It popped up on Reddit during the summer of 2024, which easily explained the clothing. It's not immediately clear what the pair were doing in Utah over the summer. However, season 20 is currently filming, so it's possible they were on a family trip. As of right now, there isn't any evidence to suggest that Cody and Robyn were in Utah this week. What do you think Cody and Robyn were doing during their trip to St. George over the summer? Share your thoughts in the comments. How Cody Brown blackmailed Robyn's ex. It's been quite some time since Sister Wives fans have heard anything on screen about Robyn's ex, David Preston Jessup. However, many vividly remember how aggressively Cody Brown spoke about him while trying to get custody of the children. It's widely believed that Cody and Robyn both used nefarious tactics to get full custody of the children. But what exactly happened? Viewers think Cody Brown bullied Robyn's ex-husband. After 19 seasons on TLC, Sister Wives fans know how aggressively Cody Brown can behave when he feels threatened. In a recent Reddit post, viewers discussed the controversial adoption storyline. But how exactly did Cody convince David Jessup to give up custody of his children? Threatening Robyn's ex, a Sister Wives viewer posted online, attaching a screenshot of Cody and Robyn discussing the situation in a confessional. It's crazy Cody was willing to literally threaten a man he doesn't know on TV and fight that hard for kids that weren't even his, but he gave up so fast on his own biological children. I know this was a while ago and he was actually considered a decent father at this time, so the kids probably didn't think much of it. But it still has to hurt knowing your dad fought harder for kids that weren't even his blood compared to his own children. They also went on to question why Cody felt he so badly needed full custody of Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. They also felt it was odd that David Jessup so readily gave up custody of his children. Also, it sucks he calls Robyn's children his kids, but refers to the others as Janelle's kids or Christine's kids. What's up with that? The OP concluded, viewers believe blackmail was involved. Until members of the family confirm what specifically happened, it's largely speculation, but many Sister Wives viewers suspect that Dayton's ATV accident was to blame. David Jessup couldn't afford his share of the medical bills, so Cody and Robyn strong-armed him into giving up custody. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.